Hello my lovely shapely viewers and welcome to another Overbite video, and today we are talking about something very sad, something that touches us down deep down here.
Not that low.
Here, well, wherever my heart is. It's probably enlarged, it's probably like But yes, we, as of reported of yesterday, the day before we were doing our shooting day this month, TellTale appears to be shutting down. They've had mass layoffs. The CEO has come out and said that it's lost studio. They've retained something like 25 people to finish up the current season of The Walking Dead. And as far as we know, all of the projects they had slated for the future are cancelled.
Which includes Wolf Among Us 2, Stranger Things,
Game of Thrones,
and probably loads of other things they bought licenses for. Which I think is probably the reason they're in this pickle.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of expensive licenses there.
Yeah, I mean they had Batman games,
Guardian of the Galaxy.
Yeah, there's loads of stuff.
So we thought, because it happened just before our shooting day, it would be nice to almost give them a eulogy.
Yeah, a little bit. And also, just to say, something really important is that obviously people lost their jobs here. We're not sitting here making fun, okay? We're a massive fan of TellTale and the games they produced, right the way back to the Back to the Future game they did.
Oh, further than that for me, Jurassic Park, Law and Order, I was there for that.
But my first experience was having Back to the Future game, little sort of puzzle-ish kind of game.
Really good Marty impersonator as well.
Yeah, it was a great Marty McFly voice impersonator. And it was just a great thing. And after that, Walking Dead, well, needless to say, that was an amazing fucking experience.
Yeah, the end of season 1, there will be spoilers. So we'll warn you now, there will be spoilers.
I'll just point out, not an amazing fucking experience, but a fucking amazing experience.
Yeah, that'd be wrong.
Just in case you thought
but
that
yeah,
was...
the ending of The Walking Dead is...
mind-blowing.
It was just one of the defining moments of my gaming life, I think, because it was so upset. I was bawling. I don't mind you can call me pussies as much as you want down there, but Jesus Christ, I was bawling my eyes out, and I was, fine, I'm fine with it, because whatever. But yeah, I mean, to have like this little girl that you took care of this whole thing, and then to be turning into a zombie yourself, and then having to decide whether that she shoots you and puts you out of your misery, or just to go. I was just like, I can't make her shoot me now.
Just to point out there's spoilers in this video.
I just did that! It's season 1. Jesus Christ. It's like giving away the ending of Superman turning back time in the first Superman movie.
He does what?
It doesn't make any sense, but he does it.
Well, I'd just like to say that there are only probably, let's face it, maybe in a person's life 4 or 5 games at the most that will make you stop and really kind of take stock from an emotional perspective. And The Walking Dead Season 1 was exactly that. It got its hooks into you so much so, and it won so many awards for this.
And it was well deserved, absolutely well deserved.
Yeah, it was an experience that had never really been seen in a game before, that you had that much attachment to characters in a way that I don't think I've ever had since. Well, I've had some good games since, but
yeah, I mean, I don't think TellTale ever matched that from that point onwards either. I mean, yeah, when Kenny turned up in season 2, I was like, it's Kenny, yes, sort of thing.
Yes, I did feel a little bit like that. I mean, for me,
it was like almost seeing an old friend.
Yeah, and the thing is that although the style of game that they produced didn't change really at all, it was almost like a different skin on different subject matter. That first Walking Dead. When I heard there was going to be a Walking Dead game, I mean, we're both massive fans.
That wasn't a mobile game.
Yeah, we're both massive fans of the comic. And a few years after that, maybe that helped the idea of getting the TV show up and running. I'd like to think so. And why those characters never pop up in the TV series would have been such a lovely nod.
I don't know, were you telling me there was someone wearing a Clem baseball hat or something?
Well, maybe I saw a cap. I can't remember where and what series it was in, or what season. It's one of those things that I had to just try and work out if it was, but I don't think it's ever been confirmed.
No.
But I'd love to have, a young girl actor just turn up, even if it's just for an episode, and then at the end find out her name's Clem, and it would just be a lovely little nod.
Yeah, then you'd be like, that didn't look like Clem.
It's
not my Clem. Hashtag not my Clem.
But it's just, that first game was such an effective game at wrenching on the heartstrings and really just making you feel like oh shit, man. I still remember replaying whole sections because Clem saw me do something bad. You know, I had a real like parental thing, and you had the same feeling. Like we were looking after this little girl, and we didn't want her to see the shit we had to go through and do these horrible things to keep her safe. But when it would cut to her immediately and she'd go, oh, like this, and you're like, oh no, she's seeing me stab that guy in the face. Oh, now I need to do something else. So
it was a bad face, Clem. It's okay.
You know, because she'd probably look at you and she'd be scared and, you know, didn't trust you anymore. You didn't want that.
As I bathed in the entrails of my enemies.
and the beautiful thing for me, I know you were still catching up on the games after that and Walking Dead, but the love that Clem had for Lee in the first game, it trickles through in her actions, her speech patterns, you know, things that she chooses to do or she gets involved in. So that connection to Lee from the first game is never lost.
And let's face it, Lee's a boss now.
Are you a black man?
I could be. Well, we were all from Africa, right? Or was it China now? I forget.
Oh, please
I'm
stop.
all from,
Please
we're all
stop.
from some foreign country anyway.
Please stop. Please stop. But that's just one of the many games that Walking Dead that TellTale have done. Wolf Among Us, we've done a few Let's Plays on in our early days.
We did, and that was one of our first videos. Outstanding game, just super. When you were like full beast mode in that, so much good fun. And the character and just
Great
the voice acting of what was he, Big E Wolf or something? Bixby.
I can't remember.
The wolf dude. It was a while ago, give me a break.
Yeah, but to be fair, it was a fantastic game. It was a game that had the hallmarks of doing the Telltale kind of thing and making those choices, but it was a case of, oh, now it's a little bit more kind of that adult content side, not just the horror stuff, but it was the adult themes of,
there were a few more tits
domestic violence. It had drug abuse, I think.
Hookers.
It had loads of stuff in there that was kind of real, almost like dodgy subjects. So
ogre hookers.
I had stuff to go into that. Really?
Yeah. Sure it did.
Climb in. Shut the door on your way out. But yeah, so you had Wolf Among Us, which is a big hit.
Back.
Okay, we'll just move on from that.
Sorry, I thought we were rolling.
Oh dear, you're just going to talk about ogre hookers the whole entire time. This is supposed to be an obituary for TellTale Games, and you'll bring it back to ogre pussy.
I'm sure they'd want ogre pussy at their obituary. I got you covered.
Hashtag ogre pussy. There you go. Yeah, so Wolf Among Us, great game. I think after that, the next one I really got involved with was Game of Thrones.
For me, it was Tales of the Borderlands.
No, I didn't really touch that.
No, you didn't have to, because I did the entire Let's Play on this channel. Big up. I don't know what that was. It just felt like I needed to slap something and emphasise it and sort of like, well, you know, it's my African heritage.
Okay, all right. I think
I'm down with the kids.
So Tales of Borderlands, not really my cup of tea, but that's fine because they did so many that you just pick up the kind of game you wanted.
Well, to be fair, it was the story you wanted. All the game was like, they were all the same game. I mean, we're never going to say like, you know, the mechanics of the game were revolutionary or anything like that. They weren't. But what made you enjoy the TellTale Games is the skill, which they told the story and made you care about the characters. And
the choices that actually felt like it made a difference. I used to love every single time you play a TellTale game in some version or, you know...
Well, the first time anyway.
Well, no. Every time you play any of the games, you see the percentage of who did what.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a binary choice, yes or no, left or right, and you see, 42% of people did what you did, and you're like, haha, we're distinguished. Yeah, but if you play it through again, or you watch someone else play it, and then you see them making different choices, and then they end up at pretty much the same place, and you're like, oh. Yeah, but come on, it sort of breaks the illusion if you play. We've had this before. We have, yeah. It's an illusion of free will, but the fact is that you can have certain things like I remember on the second season, I think, of Walking Dead, you basically do all the kind of groundwork with the characters, and then at the end it's like who comes with you or not. So you have a huge group of people to start with, and like, nah, you fucked me over, mate, I'm not coming with you. Yeah, but then doesn't the next season start off with one of those endings? Well, no. No? Well, no, because that's the end of that particular bit. That's the big crescendo. Yeah, but you decide to stay in that town or walk off with Kenny or whatever at the end of season 2.
but season 3's got to pick up, and where you've left it is so vastly similar.
But 3 is not. It's a different setup in Walking Dead. So I think number 2 you had Clem being a young girl but finding her way.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had the New Frontier, which had Clem with new characters. You had the 400 Days thing, which was introducing the other new characters between 1 and 2.
Yep.
You had Michonne, 3-parter, which actually wasn't that good. It was good but short. Like it wasn't one of the better ones. That was a bit of a letdown.
The gripping story of. Oh no, we know how she got her zombies.
Well, it was the gripping story of her kind of dealing with her past.
Stop being a housewife and becoming a ninja.
Pretty much, yes. But there was echoes there back in. It was her own kind of thing. It was a bubble.
I never understood why they didn't do that much requested Andrea game.
But yeah, I mean, Walking Dead is just one part of it. It's the one that everyone goes to talk about Telltale. Oh, well, the guys did Walking Dead, but
well, yeah, I mean that's for good reason. I mean, Walking Dead season 1 was the most successful Telltale ever were.
Yeah, and I don't think any other games really had that many awards.
No.
It was fantastic. Game of Thrones, I really enjoyed. I haven't finished it yet, actually, but I think I've played 3 episodes because it's the biggest problem with Telltale, and I think it's probably the telling sign, no pun intended.
That wasn't a pun, one.
Was that you'd play like the first episode, and the second episode would come out, and you'd expect it to be over a number of months for the 5 episodes. But what would happen is you'd play the first one, the second one would come out because it's kind of already been worked on the next month. Then you'd have a drought for 7 months of where is the next one.
This was a big problem in the first season of Walking Dead. Well.
Yeah, and it was so much so. That's why Game of Thrones for me, I haven't played the later episodes because by the time they come out, I'd moved on my attention to something else. So
yeah, which puts me in a better position because a lot of these games I haven't bought. Like there are 3 of the Walking Dead ones I've got Guardian, stuff like that. I've got the second Batman one. So now when I go to buy those, I just get the whole thing.
And who gets the money?
Publisher, maybe.
I mean, I think they might be their own publisher.
Yeah, they were distributing themselves, weren't they?
So now
it's got to be like a hardcopy publisher.
Don't know, maybe not. But yeah, so Game of Thrones was a really interesting one. Very kind of true to Game of Thrones saga, and it felt in its right place. Like expendable characters left, right and centre. We're focusing on a particular family called Forrester in Game of Thrones. I'm not sure if they're actually in the books or not. I haven't read the books myself.
No, I've read some of the books, but I can't remember.
And so that was quite a good one. I did enjoy that so far. I don't know how it ends. I'm sure it ends really horribly and someone dies.
Most people die.
Yeah, I mean, I'm currently enjoying the final season of Walking Dead. I played the first episode and it's harkening back to the original, the feelings I had in the first season, and it's a real shame for me. I don't want Telltale to go.
Even though, I mean, seeing any studio close is a massive shame.
Especially when you like the stuff they do.
Yeah. But I think Telltale do have a few things that they needed to have done and haven't done it. They haven't advanced their tech.
They started to.
So each game felt really similar, looked really similar, and it was...
It just saturated, didn't it?
Yeah, and they were picking up so many different licenses. I mean, Christ, you got Marvel license, DC licenses. You know, these have got to have cost them an arm and a leg to have gotten hold of. So I think maybe overreaching.
Yep, maybe.
So if they just start and done, you know, The Walking Dead and maybe one additional game series, because like a lot of them did turn into a series or were planned to be series. I mean, as you said, they were going to do another Game of Thrones, another Wolf Among Us, and they were also going to do Stranger Things. I'm sure there would have been...
Stranger Things would have been an interesting one for Telltale to do.
Yeah, that would have been...
Because it's fresh, it's new.
And it's really... It's a very character-based show as well.
Yeah.
So it would have fallen quite nicely. I mean, there's not a whole lot of action that happens in Stranger Things other than sort of Eleven bleeding out her nose quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I really hope that the guys that have gone onto Twitter when the news broke for us yesterday, about trying to find new jobs and stuff. I hope they get something out of it. And I think you had already seen a couple of people being picked up or offered jobs from the back
there
of
have
it.
been a number of studios that have been sort of using the same hashtag and saying, look, we're hiring, come work for us.
And I really hope that they do get something out of it for the work they did. I mean, personally, I think the only people that are going to carry on any value into a new studio, if you get absorbed into a bigger studio, those directors, writers,
the more sort of creative end rather than the sort of technical end, because
I mean the technical end, good luck to you guys, because you deserve not to be shat on like that. But I think if we're ever going to see a similar kind of TellTale situation again, it will be from the higher ups in the chain.
Yeah, I mean, all we can hope is that the people that are responsible for some of the stories and the characterizations go on to new studios and bring some of that with them.
Yeah, and we might see like the rights to do those games come from someone else.
Oh yeah, I mean, you've got like a lot of big marquee value licenses there, so I can't see people not going after, say, a Jurassic Park game. They already have done, but like in a similar fashion, like a more story, character-driven one.
Yeah.
Or say Guardians. I mean, I'm sure we'll see more of the Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that. Just because these licenses were hired out by TellTale doesn't mean they will be exclusive to them as well.
Especially, there must be a clause in the contract to say, if you go under, then you're not going to just block being able to do anything.
No.
It's void and defunct. But I mean, we've had many years of enjoyment from TellTale. So from our hearts to you guys, if you are watching this for reactions to the demise of your company, thanks. Thank you for all your efforts and all your games.
Yeah.
2 people here like them.
Well, 3. I mean, I've still got to break the news to Batman. Not looking forward to that. He gets punchy.
Well done. That's a nice little segue into a harkening back to TellTale series that we've done. Which, if I remember, I'll put it down in the description so you can get another view.
Yes, Batman would appreciate that.
So I don't know what you guys think about the news. If you have any strong feelings about TellTale, let us know down in the comments. Not like we're in mourning or anything, but it's not a very nice thing to hear about one of the highest profile sort of game studios going under without EA's doing. Like, when was the last time that happened?
Yeah,
never.
I'm sure it has happened, but not in recent memory.
So all the people that are involved in Visceral Studios and TellTale will get together and create a super group, which will create a corporation like twice the size of EA, just destroy them. That would be a good... Look, do that as a game.
Destroying EA. I'm sure EA's lawyers might have something to say about that.
It'd be Destruction with an E and the A in there. That'd be great.
That's terrible.
But
yeah, I mean, I found out about this morning. I actually messaged Snare at about 3:30 this morning, I think it was, because I'd woken up, used the bathroom, and I was, on the pot, went through my YouTube feed. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, that's clickbaity. I bet they've just like closed down their Santa Monica studio or something. I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah, it's hard to believe they're actually closing down and not just like just bringing it kind of closer back and letting some people off, rather than just going, no, we can't continue to function. So good luck to all you guys who are looking for new jobs. I'm sure you do great things in the future. If nothing else, you would have learnt a lot from your time at TellTale, I'm sure, and hope to see some more stuff where you guys are involved, because I don't think it was time for you to go.
No, and I will certainly be picking up more of your back catalogue going forward. So.
And whoever gets the money,
I will enjoy them.
Well done. That's one of our most heartfelt videos we've ever done.
No, I thought the bit where I hit you with a frying pan once, that was pretty heartfelt.
Yeah, I felt it, and I didn't heart it.
Down like Arthur Fowler.
I did. A sack of poo. Guys, if you did like what you see here today, and you'd like to get involved with us a bit more, drop us a like, and maybe subscribe.
Also, let us know some of your favourite TellTale moments in the comments down below.
Yeah, interesting. And it's not allowed to be that moment in the first season of Walking Dead at the end with Clem. Okay.
The one I've already spoiled.
Yeah.
That.
It can't be that one. Something else.
That's too easy.
Best line of TellTale.
Or the song that follows that.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
a teary moment.
that was like, you've just kicked me in the balls. Now you're running a cheese grater up them. Thanks.
Sharp side.
Just like, no.
Oh no, they're shooting puppies. It doesn't happen. But yeah, guys, we have videos coming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So if you do like what you see in here today, then there'll be more awesome content to follow.
Yes, and meanwhile,
I say awesome content. We're talking about a game studio going on. It's not really awesome, but engaging content.
well, I think looking back at the enjoyment we've taken from the games is pretty awesome.
Where would we be without TellTale? We're soon to find out.
I'd have more moisture in my body.
TellTale, take care.
Yeah,
And
take it
maybe
easy,
see you in
guys.
another life.
Good luck.
Bye, guys.
Take it easy.